Have you ever felt like life sometimes rewards the wrong kind of people? You see someone who makes quick decisions and speaks with confidence getting promoted, while the person who actually understands the work stays in the same place. You watch people take shortcuts and somehow move ahead faster than you. After some time, a quiet thought starts to appear. Maybe I'm the one who's doing something wrong. Not because you're lazy, not because you lack ability, but because everything seems to take longer for you. You take longer to make decisions. You take longer to trust people. You take longer to feel ready before you commit to something. Meanwhile, others seem to move through life with more certainty. And because the world usually rewards speed and confidence, it becomes easy to feel like you're falling behind. You start comparing your entire timeline with others. Former classmates are buying homes. Friends are getting better jobs. And slowly, a painful feeling settles in. Why does everything seem to take longer for me? Most people see this as proof that they're losing, but what if that's not the full picture? What if the very things that make you struggle early in life are the same things that can help you build something much stronger later? Let's look at why this happens. Point 1. Your mind works differently. The reason you struggle early has almost nothing to do with how intelligent or capable you are. It has much more to do with how your mind works. While many people are comfortable making quick decisions and following the most obvious path, your mind naturally wants to understand things before moving forward. You quietly ask questions that others often don't. You've probably seen this in your own life. At work, the person who speaks with confidence is often trusted more than the one who takes time to think things through. In decisions, people who move quickly are seen as decisive, while the one who pauses is often viewed as uncertain. Over time, this starts affecting how you see yourself. You begin to wonder if you're overthinking, if you're too careful, or if you're making things harder than they need to be. But here's what most people don't realize. The same habit of pausing and questioning that makes you feel slow in the beginning is also what protects you from moving in the wrong direction. While others are busy chasing what looks good right now, you're unconsciously developing something much rarer. The ability to think for yourself. You're learning to resist pressure. You're learning to wait instead of rushing. You're learning to see things more clearly before committing. These things don't bring quick rewards. In fact, they often make your early years feel confusing and lonely. But they slowly build a kind of strength that is difficult to copy. And according to Carl Jung, this difference matters more than most people understand. Point 3. You're building yourself, not just a life. Carl Jung believed that one of the most painful things a person can do is compare their life to someone else's timeline. Yet most of us do this. We tell ourselves we should be successful by a certain age, or that we should have figured things out by now. And when life doesn't match these expectations, a quiet fear starts to grow. I'm running out of time. But Jung saw something most people miss. He believed that real growth doesn't always show up on the outside right away. Some people spend their early years building careers and collecting achievements. Others spend those same years trying to understand who they really are. The personality type we're talking about often takes the second path. You spend more time questioning things. You take longer to decide what you actually want. And because of this, your life can feel slower than everyone else's in the beginning. But Jung believed this struggle is part of a deeper process, a process of slowly becoming the person you're meant to be. Point 4. You stop chasing what was never yours. Most people avoid this process because it feels uncomfortable, but the ones who go through it often end up with something valuable. They stop chasing goals that were never truly theirs. They stop wasting energy trying to impress people. And over time, they build a foundation that is strong enough to support real success, the kind that doesn't fall apart easily. This is the hidden advantage. While others are busy maintaining an image, this personality type is slowly building something much stronger underneath. Foundations take longer to build, but they're also the reason why some people create wealth and stability that lasts. If you see yourself in this personality type, remember this. The people who seem ahead of you right now are not necessarily ahead in life. They're just ahead in the part of life that everyone can easily see. For years, you've probably been measuring yourself by job titles, income, or how far ahead others seem to be. But some of the most important things a person builds cannot be seen so quickly, like better judgment, patience, and the courage to think for yourself. So if life feels slower for you than it does for others, don't be too quick to think you're losing. You may simply be building something that takes more time than most people are willing to give. And that is the real advantage. Subscribe to the channel, and in the comments, tell me, have you ever felt behind in life only to realize later that you were growing in ways nobody could see? Thank you for being here. Take care.